The newest Running Man, yes, it's better than the original, but that's not really hard to do because the original, like, the action isn't really that great. The story's just okay. But one thing that I thought worked better than the original than in the remake is the main character. I thought Ben Richards, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger in the '87 film, was much more believable as this unpredictable, tough guy who wants to fight the system. Where Glenn Powell in this version, he his performance is just okay. You know, there's a lot of moments where his character is supposed to be someone who's constantly performing insubordination, and he speaks out against the system. So throughout the movie, he's like yelling at the camera, but like I just don't feel or buy the emotion when he's getting enraged, which is a huge disappointment. And this film is very different from the original. Like the original, Schwarzenegger is ordered to kill a bunch of civilians, and he refuses to do it. Hence, they throw him into the Running Man games. Where in this film, they don't really tell you what acts of insubordination Ben Richards, played by Glenn Powell, did. And it would have been nice to have seen that. Because this movie's much more about like the guy who's trying to protect his family and he wants to cure his sick daughter, and we've seen that all a million times before. And you know, it does its job. It's mostly effective, but you know, not much. The action for an Edgar Wright film is kind of a letdown because you know his movies like Baby Driver and the Cornetto trilogy that he did, like they had spinning cameras, quick cuts, like explosive sound editing, and in this film it's much more conventional and restrained, which is weird because it kind of makes you think, well, did they just run out of time within the production, so they just had to shove this through the door? Overall, I did like it, though. The production design is fantastic. It's kind of like that Blade Runner 2049 production design, where it's like a mixture of current-day tech and analog tech, because it's really boring to see characters just stare at their phones the whole time throughout the movie. The pacing is great. For a 2-hour, 14-minute film, it flies by. There are some action sequences that are really cool. There are great, like, kind of side characters that are really neat. And, you know, overall, it's fun. It's like a fun Orwellian picture. But, yeah, overall, like, for like a big screen experience, it looks pretty cool, but it's not the best. So yeah, I ended up giving The Running Man 3 out of 4 Guinnesses on my website. You can find the full written review at ypareviews.com. It comes out this Friday in theaters.